change everything. Here's Kristen. Taking a look at the Thunder. Kristen out there with Anthony Morrow. Then there's Nick Collison. Then it's Kyle Singler. And it's Eustace in at the 4 spot. Collison kicks to Kristen. A floater. It's rebounded by Baldwin. The Grizzlies shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Eustace passes to Morrow.
That's his first personal foul.
Steve, as a player, how often did you go into a situation knowing that you might get a technical foul called on you for saying something to a ref?
You know, a lot of times, Kevin, I went into a referee understanding the game and saying, hey, the momentum right now needs to slow down. Sometimes I get a tech because you kind of have some outbursts, but sometimes I tell the referee, I need a tech right now. Just give me one. Without even really saying anything wrong.
And would they give it to you?
Yeah, sometimes. If not, I'll just say a few choice words, and then you'll get one.
Good. Tell me that when we get off the air, okay? Thanks. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And back in 2013, Marc Gasol winning Defensive Player of the Year. Steve, one of the more controversial award winners, but he is a very valuable defender, as we all know.
Yeah, the reason why you look for guys to win this award, that they get a lot of steals, they block shots, they're very athletic. Well, Marc Gasol is just a smart defender. Not going to block a lot of shots, but he's going to be in the right place at the right time, and he's an outstanding communicator on that back line for the Grizzlies.
Grant with a screen on Parsons. 6 on the shot clock. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. That's short off the rim. And so here's Memphis. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
Keeping his team in the driver's seat. He's been unstoppable over the last stretch.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. And Kristen kicks to Grant. Singler outside. Dishes it to Morrow. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Basket good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Screen by Grant. Christian, the pass to Singler. To the paint. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Yeah, questionable. But it almost got through. It's probably a quick bucket if it did.
Carter, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Laverne, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Terrific team chemistry on display. Everyone communicated well, and as a result, they got a great look out of it. You know, when you have injuries, they create opportunities, and JaMychal Green took advantage of this. Here's a guy that's played in the D-League and in France, but he's had pretty much, I would say, in 2016, a breakout season for him.
James Ennis, he'll check in for Harrison. And Green played mostly in the paint in Alabama, but he's showing Steve he can shoot with range here in the pros.
Well, JaMychal is adding that. Very long, has a lot of athleticism, but the one thing you love about him, his face-up game is getting better and better.
Daniels with it. Now Gasol. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's Carter missing. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Green dishes to Carter, down low. Looking for Gasol, he gets it there. For the 3. Daniels, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Kristen. He's covered by Daniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Lets it go from 14. That doesn't go either for Carter.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep them ahead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Allen's checked in for Memphis. Conley now comes in for Troy Daniels. The Thunder also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Laverne. Andre Robertson comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Chris Dunn. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got the ball.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
I think, you know what? He sniffed out the opportunity on the break. That's called cherry picking.
Allen outside. Gasol's in the post. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
It's not easy to box out Gasol. He's very good at using his length to track down second chance opportunities.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Conley. Allen kicks to Green. Back to Allen. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Westbrook. There's the dish to Kanter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 14 points for Enes Kanter.
His teammate was wide open there. Definitely the right choice to pass it out and let him take the shot.
Conley, the pass to Gasol. Enes in the corner. The baseline J. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Oklahoma City called for the foul.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Randolph is checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Grant, he's checked in for Singler. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. Michael Conley picks one up. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Memphis.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Thunder trailing by 16. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. And he hits the jump shot. Westbrook's got 17 points here in the second half.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage. That's just terrific ball movement to get his teammate a wide open shot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go now. Hustle up.
When the GA Mike Conley remain with the Memphis Grizzlies, the team that drafted him, developed him, and with that ball club, with that culture there, he's developed into one of the best point guards in the league.
Yeah, and there was a lot of speculation that he was as good as gone. He said he wanted to see what other moves they'd make to improve, but he was pleased with their summer in the draft as well as free agency. And, of course, his 5-year, $153 million contract, the richest in NBA history.
An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
Mike Conley has that extra gear. Even when he gets bodied up, he finishes so well.
Unloads from 13. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Here's Gasol. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gasol's got 40 points.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
I can't see this one slipping away from them at this stage. They've just been too good today.
Kanter kicks to Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Gasol.
You have to say wow at his offensive output in this game. He was using all sorts of methods to score the basketball. The different ways he attacked based on the defensive look they showed him was a thing of beauty.
And it's Singler in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
You're right. They're not going quietly. They're going to keep battling to the very end no matter what the score is. Mike Conley Jr., I love him. He's one of those guys, very steady, very heady, does the right thing as far as running a team, being able to distribute the basketball, and can score when needed.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
To me, what is most impressive about Mike Conley is his decision-making. He's a guy you can trust to handle and run your offense.
Singler, no good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley with it. Singler covering. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And here now the Thunder. 17-point game. And Laverne throws it down.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. Stolen. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Kristen. Drops in the breakaway layup.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
I think, you know what? He sniffed out the opportunity on the break. That's called cherry picking.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Marc Gasol. He didn't waste any time. The first quarter numbers he put up were frightening and certainly set the table for his team to prosper here tonight.
He was just having a ball out there, making big plays up and down the court. It didn't matter who or what defensive scheme was on him. He just took the challenge and gave you the full arsenal tonight.
There's not many legitimate centers in the NBA anymore, but Marc Gasol is legit. You got to worry about him everywhere on the floor. He'll beat you with his D or his post game.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. I hope you have a wonderful